Even if you're on the right track, you'll get run over if you just sit there. That's a quote from Arthur Godfrey, an American radio and television broadcaster and entertainer who delighted in poking fun at the sponsors, executives, and advertising agency types of his shows. He may have frequently ignored the scripted commercials, but he never showed disrespect for the products themselves. Hi, I'm Mike Braun, and this is the video version of one of BizActions' white papers titled 6 Simple E-Newsletter Publishing Tips. Now, if I'm going to emulate Arthur Godfrey, I guess I'll have to make fun of myself, since I'm the online marketing manager for BizActions. And like Godfrey himself would tell you, if he hadn't died at the tender age of 80, BizActions products are undeniably effective at helping you brand your company, generate warm leads, and cross-sell your products and services. And although I may be bald and a bit goofy-looking with my age-defining goatee, no other business development platform can match BizActions' master account concept in its ability to deliver e-newsletters the way you go to market, with different content for different groups, vertical markets, product segmentation, or any demographic you assign. So with the commercial out of the way, here's the beef. 6 simple e-newsletter publishing tips. If publishing a regular electronic or email newsletter is something you are considering, follow these 6 tips and you'll avoid creating unnecessary headaches for yourself. First on the list, examine why you want to publish in the first place. Most e-newsletters are a cross between a branding tool and a lead-generating tactic. So evaluate which is more important. Then establish written goals and objectives. Really, you need to write it down and make sure every issue advances your goal. Number 2, assign a point person. Designate someone in the company who is detail-oriented to keep track of all of the various details and action items. One staff member should have the ultimate responsibility of getting the newsletter out correctly and on time. Tom may fancy himself a novelist, and Susie may need another project to keep her busy. But unless they have a reputation for meeting deadlines, give the job to the guy who makes sure the payroll checks get signed every week. Number 3, take stock of your editorial resources. Not everybody can write online copy, and that could even include you. If no one in your firm has the ability to write clearly and succinctly, which, by the way, are both keys to successful online content, outsource. And that doesn't mean to a foreign country. There are plenty of online writer communities you can Google. For local or company issues, you may need to provide a ghostwriter with some of your time. Remember, poor writing or copyright infringement will doom your newsletter. Plan your next issue sooner rather than later. The best time to plan the content of your next issue is immediately after sending out the current one. Assuming you use a system that allows you to track and get reports on the articles opened, within hours of hitting send, you will know what content attracted the most interest from your readers, and whether your subject line inspired a click to open the message. Ideally, you should have a predetermined content formula. This is just a fancy term for a diverse mix of content, such as original articles on a variety of topics from your company, products and services, to your staff, your clients, and items of local interest or of special interest to your newsletter recipients. Article reprints from third parties. You don't have to and actually should not be the source of all of your newsletter's content. Believe me, no one wants to read about your new widget every time they get your newsletter. As each issue launches and the usage report stats are analyzed, you should determine if the content formula needs to be revised. Number 5 on my list is calendarize the process. Okay, so calendarize is not a word, but it is descriptive. With any newsletter, print or online, it is easy to let the days or weeks go by and realize that your next issue is due out tomorrow. Develop an editorial calendar with specific due dates and the point of content responsible for each task, and have them develop a schedule as well. Follow up on due dates, giving a buffer for any glitches that may come up. The editorial calendar could include deadlines for collecting article ideas, turning ideas into rough drafts, gathering images to enhance the ideas, dropping the copy into your HTML layout, writing final article titles and a draft subject line, sending an internal test e-newsletter, checking every hyperlink, and printing out a hard copy to proof one final time. Although the number of tasks may seem daunting, Typos and broken links can damage your image within the marketplace. And finally, the sixth simple e-newsletter publishing tip. Keep an idea file. I would never suggest stealing an idea, but while talking to other business executives, surfing the web, or reading a trade publication, you may very well run across an item that will ignite a creative spark. Jot it down, and then as soon as you can, transfer the general idea into a Word doc and save it in a special folder on your hard drive. Ask associates for input. Offer incentives and get everyone involved. You'll need them. Da-da-da-da! The conclusion. E-newsletter marketing isn't rocket science, but without planning, organization, and stellar copy, e-newsletters can create more problems than they solve. Need advice? Need help? There are plenty of companies that can give you both. We're just one of them. But we hope you'll consider us because, frankly, we know our customer support team is the best at helping your business grow one message at a time. Good luck. See you soon.